so let me start. So apologies for the delay there. Basically, first of all, thanks to Manitoba for Jackie and Crystal and so on for organizing all of this. Initially, I had a video going. I was going to do 3 videos, but I'm going to do it all live. I think that will work a little better. If your volume isn't right, maybe you can just adjust your side. I apologize for some outside noise. We've got some construction going on in our backyard, so apologies for that. If you'd like to ask some questions, please go on chat and ask it there. And if you look at the bottom of my screen here, I've got Twitter and Instagram. I post every Tuesday, so if you're looking for some new ideas, you can follow it there. And it's just at Canada Go for Sport. At the end of the session, I've got a random number for from the first 10 people. So I'll pick a random number of those 10 people who might have signed up. Or if you want to tweet something about this session, you can do that, and maybe just hashtag Canada Go for Sport or at Go for Sport, and I'll give a $100 gift card to somebody who signs up or somebody who tweets about this session. Just quickly, if you're wondering about the patch in my eye, I'm getting a bit of feedback here. So if somebody could just mute everybody.
John.
Yeah.
This is Darla.
Oh, okay. Hi, Darla.
I was trying to get on so hard and it just wasn't working here. So Crystal, thank goodness, saved the day and got us all in here.
Okay.
Nice to see you, but would you mind if I did some greetings from PHE Manitoba first and did an introduction from you?
Sure, that's okay. What do you see right now? I guess my slideshow, or do you see me, or?
I see you. I have your slideshow. It's okay, Darla. Just forego the greetings for now, just because we're almost 20 minutes late, if that's okay.
Okay. All right, then. Well,
all right.
It's nice to have you, John.
Okay, thank you. It's lovely to be here, and it'd be nicer to do it all in person, but this is the best we can do. So, again, just quickly, if you're wondering about my patch, when I was doing some videotaping a couple months ago, I collapsed on asphalt, damaged my cranial nerve, and the reason I collapsed was because I had all blood clots in my lungs that I didn't know about. The reason I had blood clots is because I had a massive cancer in my kidney, and they removed the kidney about a month ago. So thankful to be alive, and this is about life and movement, and encouraging our children to be active as well. So I got 3 quick sessions. I'm going to go through them a little quicker than I maybe would have liked. So the first one is just innovative agility ladders with feet only. Oops, sorry, slideshow from beginning. There we go. I'll be using various ladders. The other thing I should mention is that you can also go on my website at Canada Go for Sport and then go to workshops, and then you'll find the entire slideshow there. So I go a little too quickly, you can always go back and look at some of the details. So these are different. This is a really nice one here that rolls up pretty nicely. These ones here are nice too because you can have different shapes, and you can have some little hurdles. And then this is like the football one. Double one. This is also a really great one here because you can set the height for each rung as well. And then we've got these hurdles as well as these boundary markers that we could also use. So just some quick definitions: running both feet off the ground, sometimes jumping with both feet, hopping with 1 foot. So you can't hop with 2 feet, that would be jumping. So basically what we're going to do here is, so if you think about hopscotch, I don't have a video of this, but you know how to play hopscotch. But hopscotch is essentially a ladder with hopping and jumping activities. The first one I just want to show here is every other rung run. When you'll see these different slides, if you want a fuller description, you can go to the link underneath the title. So just do a quick one of this one. And every other run. Here we go. Making sure we do both sides. One side, the other side, and the other side. Perfect. Now, one thing I just pointed out there is that we're going up
And
one
every
side.
other run. Here we go.
Whoops. The importance is to use our whole body, so
Go,
go for
run
right
each
and
step,
left.
Each step.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Run.
Sorry about that. Let's just do that one more time. This is every rung. Now we're going to go high knee every other rung, using that higher one.
All right, go ahead. High knee every other run. So basically, you're putting your left foot in the outside of one run, and then you're putting your right foot on the other.
And what you should do is maybe have gone back on the same side, because we would like to develop both the right side and the left side.
Run on the other side.
This is a tap in.
This is a tap in. So just running, and then each run, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out.
And then again, you would do that with the other leg as well.
This is a tap.
3 jumps, 3 runs.
3 jumps, 3 runs, 3 jumps, 3 runs.
Jumping every rung.
Jump, 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 set at different heights.
And then a high vertical jumps with the hurdles.
High vertical jumps, and here we go.
Great plyometrics.
Nicely done.
And this is a jump forward in and a hop out.
Hop in one, out both, in one, out both, in one, out both. Hop in.
And you would have noticed here that she's hopping in on her right and then hopping in with her left. So again, having that balance of using your entire body. There's a jump in and a straddle out. In and out jumps.
Out, in, 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 and well done.
And then flipping 180, so jumping and turning a 180 each time. Oops, sorry. Hops using the high ladder. Hopping in and out using the high ladder.
Okay, hopping in and out. Way to go.
Every run, a sideways run.
Well done, well done.
And sideways with a crossover. So you'll be crossing legs over.
Sideways alternate all the way up.
This is an in-out sideways run.
Okay,
So you're going in and out.
Come
and
in, out, sideways run. Go ahead, he's going to go for it.
Oops. In and out, out each rung. In and out through each rung, so she's going to go run forwards and backwards.
Okay, we're going in and out every run. Forward and back, and forward and back, and well done. Okay, we're going in and out every run.
Jump in, and then out.
Jump in, jump out, jump in, next one, jump out,
Double in.
next one, jump out,
Single
jump in, next one. There we go.
In and out jumps. Let's skip this one. This is in with a double ladder, in with high 10s and outs.
You're going in out with a high 10, and away we go. Yeah. There you go. In, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10, in, high 10.
Wouldn't work for COVID because of the touching, but other times it might. And then downhill skiing. Excuse me.
Go ahead. Downhill skiing. Just outside foot always lands outside the run. Inside foot always lands inside. So just a little slalom course.
And then slalom skiing, and here we're using the
little bit of slalom skiing here.
slightly bit different pattern.
And out jumps from each one.
And finally, a boxing shuffle, just holding your hands high.
So doing a little boxing shuffle here, in and out each rung, keeping the arms up in boxing style. So it's a little boxing shuffle.
All right, that was like super quick. I'll just pass over this until we get to the end. So that was kind of just a really quick run through. I would have, if I was in Winnipeg right now, we would have put all these different ladders out and you could have tried all of these different ones. What I'm going to do next is to go, the first session was with just using your feet. And this next session is going to be with feet and hands. Again, I talked about all these different ladders, but also if you're outside on pavement, you could also use chalk and make your own ladders on the pavement. So we'll skip through these slides because we've seen them already. And now we're going to use, I'm going to just show you a number of activities with ladders that are both using hands and feet. So this one's in and out, out, and in with hands and feet. And we'll start off somewhat simply, and then we'll make it just a little more challenging. So this is in out with hands going sideways.
Nice, nice, nice. Well done.
This is everyone sideways, but then just doing a high five. And again, this wouldn't be appropriate right now for with COVID and so on. Sideways up and back, but with the feet going in and out of the ladder. Excuse me. So it's going up 2, coming back 1, going up 2, coming back 1. This is every rung sideways with the hands. So just moving all the way down. Oops, sorry. Oh, okay, let's go this one. Mountain climber push-up with each rung, or even without the ladder.
Push-up. Next one, big step.
And then this is a ladder push-up, moving up each rung.
There we go, up and down the ladder. Power push-ups from one to the next. Power push-up, next one.
And then triple, just 3 points on the ground, power push-ups. All right. Oops, sorry. And then finally, we will, maybe I'm racing too fast here, but finally we'll do the final session with ladders using additional equipment. And let me run this slideshow for a minute. So basically, many of the same activities, but using different equipment. So these are the different ladders. Oops, I shouldn't have clicked it there. Sorry about that. Let's go back. Again, the different ladders that we're using. And then in this case, we'll be using some weighted balls, some slam balls, foam balls, basketballs, bean bags, paddles, different equipment, as you'll see. And again, we'll start off with some easier ones and we'll move it up. So this one here, what we're doing is we're going to do a squat with a weighted ball. We'll do a 180 turn and we'll do another squat.
There's the squat. 180 squat. 180 squat. 180 squat.
And then most activities, you could just add a weighted ball to the activity. So previously we had done a high knee, but now we'll do the high knee carrying a weighted ball.
Go ahead. So basically what we're doing is we're holding up a medicine ball or rubber string, and we're just doing high knees on each foot in one round. And we just try and go as fast as you can. Awesome.
And similar activity, this is jumping every other rung with a weighted ball. So again, just a really great little power plyometrics activity.
If this is a 2-foot jump every other rung while holding a 11-pound ball. All right, man, go. There it goes.
Again, explosive jumps here with the weighted ball. So now we're going, he's going to be skipping 2 rungs in this activity.
2-foot jump every 3rd rung holding the ball.
So again, a lot of similar activities, but in this case, then we're using the weighted balls.
2-foot jump.
This is even a heavier slam ball, and then slamming, going in, out, slamming the ball in the next rung, picking it up, straddling out, jumping up, and slamming the weighted ball again, or the slam ball. Again, this is similar to the high five one that we did earlier, but rather than high fiving, they would be just bouncing a ball back and forth. And again, it would be important to do that with both right hand and left hand to use the whole body. Probably not appropriate for COVID at this time because of sharing the equipment. A nice strength activity. This is just adding a little variety. So again, we're using this curvy ladder, and she'll be twirling a ball around as she runs with the ball.
This is a left-right crossover while twirling the ball around. Go ahead.
Just a nice extra coordination requirement. This is in and out with ball toss. Again, wouldn't work right now for COVID in terms of sharing the equipment, but we'll get past COVID. And then out, out while passing the ball. This is jumping on that higher ladder and then bouncing a ball in each rung as well. So here they go.
All right, go ahead.
Nice job. Oops, sorry. Instead of using a ladder or even drawing one, we could make a human ladder. So in this case, we'll have people lay far enough apart that they could be jumping. And when they get to the very end, everybody will do a push-up. The ball will be rolled underneath. The last person picks the ball up. Everybody goes down. We'll jump over, and everybody does a push-up again. So here it goes. Push up for everybody. Sorry. Anyways, everybody will go into a push-up position here. She'll roll the ball. Last person will grab the ball and jump. Oh, there we go. And everybody's down. Jumps. Everybody does a push-up. Ball is rolled. Last person picks it up. Everybody goes down. And you could do that say 2, 3, 4 times so that we go through that loop. Make a little bit of a race of it if you like as well. This is in out while dribbling a ball with a racket.
Just in and out each one and dribbling the ball with the paddle.
And lost my mouse. There we go. This next activity, kind of the same way, only this time dribbling, keeping the ball going up with the paddle.
Woo!
Pretty challenging activities. Doing a great job. And then the last one using equipment. In this case, it's going in, out on a ladder and striking a bird against the wall. Pretty challenging activity, but for more able badminton players, this would work really well. So that's pretty challenging activity to do there. There's also games that you could do with ladders as well. This one is, some of you have probably played this one, rock, paper, scissors, football. You've also seen this done with hula hoops. And in this case, we've used the markers on the floor to define it. So basically, 2 players jump each rung until they meet each other. There's 1 space in between. They play rock, paper, scissors. The loser goes back to the back of the line, have lines of maybe 2 or 3. The winner moves forward. If they get to the very end, they score a point or a touchdown for their team. And you would just continue doing that. So here they go. Okay, winner moves forward, they meet, 1 apart. Also use a slightly different way of doing rock, paper, scissors there, just to get everybody on the same page. And then this last game, kind of similar. We've got snowflake, so we've got different ladders going in different directions. You have 2 or 3 players in line. When one player is jumping through the hoops, the other players have to wait. What you'd like to do is to go down a lane with one of the players playing somewhere else and grab one of the bean bags. Once you've got a bean bag, you bring it back to your spot and the next player goes. So the object is to try to get as many bean bags as possible. Here we go.
This is a game called Snowflake. Players play rock, paper, scissors by jumping into space. When they meet somebody, they play rock, paper, scissors. And they try to get as many beanbags as they can.
So she just got a beanbag,
One
brings
person
it back,
from each
next
team
person
is
goes.
allowed to be on the floor. If you lose rock, paper, scissors, or if you get a beanbag, you go back to your team.
So we just in the last 10 minutes, so I went through that pretty quickly, maybe a little too fast. Once again, you could go to my website and go to Canada Go for Sport and go to workshops, and you'll find this whole PowerPoint there as well, so you could replay it. Also, what you'll find is over 600 game documents linked to actually over 300 videos right now, if you're looking for some game ideas. Go for Sport is the company that I work with. I just do workshops for them. They got 12 different kinds of ladders. You can view them. They got lots of equipment, and it's unconditional 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you're not happy with something, then please let us know. On Pinterest, I've got 23 boards and 600 pins, so you can follow me there as well. And there's lots of ideas there. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's over 330 videos there, and they're all broken up by TGFU, leadership, and so on. And when I post new videos, if you subscribe, you're the first to know about it. So Twitter and Instagram, I post most Tuesdays and sometimes some other days. If you, I'm just going to do a $100 challenge just in a couple of minutes. If you subscribe to Twitter or Instagram, I've got a random number here from 1 to 10, and I'll pick that person, and they'll get a $100 gift card from Go for Sport. Love to hear from you. So if you have some questions or comments, you can email me at johnbile50@gmail.com. So thanks for all the wonderful people that I could video at the different conferences, and to Go for Sport for their innovative products and high quality equipment. Again, you can download the slides at canadagoforsport.com and click on workshops. A little too fast maybe, but let's see. How do I just got to get out of this screen share. So do I stop share? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just going by the questions on the chat line. The website address is so CanadaGo4Sport.com. Yeah, somebody posted there, Canada Go for Sport. It's .com, not .ca. So www.canadagoforsport.com. Let's see. Nobody's missing dodgeball. That's good. I'm using pool noodles for tag games. They work great, and it's a great way of physical distancing. And if you have one person being it, then that's fine. You just need to make sure we sanitize them between players. Let's see, apart soon as tap noodles and do high fives. Yeah, okay, somebody's suggesting we could line up two ladders beside each other rather than doing high fives. We could do a high five with a ladder. Sorry, with a noodle. So we could use the noodles to do the high fiving as well. Any other questions? At this point, we have about 6 minutes. If you have a question, you could also just unmute yourself for a minute and ask the question that way. Sorry for rushing. I just wanted to make sure we get through them all. And again, if I went too quickly, you can download the slides from the website.
Hi, John. I have a question.
Yeah.
Which ladder would you recommend for elementary?
Let's see. You know, a part of me really likes those markers, the boundary markers.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I like those boundary markers is because if a player on most ladders sort of missteps, the whole ladder slides out of place. And if you use those boundary markers, even if they were to bump into a one, it would just they could just correct the one, but it doesn't move all the rest of them. So again, I think the other ladders may be better for older students, just because they're more precise, I hope, in their jumping. So I would probably use boundary markers, or again just chalk on pavement because again, if they land on the line, it doesn't really matter that much.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Other question? All right. Let me just let me just go through my list here for a minute, just to see who wins the $100 $100 gift card. Just one second. Followers. There we go. One, two, three. Hope I got it right. Is Wendy Radcliffe here? Can you speak? If you are. No? Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, great. Can you, so Wendy, can you email me at johnbile50@gmail.com, and then I will, I'll email you the numbers that you'll need for the $100 gift card from Gopher.
I will. Thank you very, very much.
All right. So just email me at johnbile50@gmail.com. That's good. Okay, let's see now. There's a few more questions. How do we connect on Twitter? Oh, sorry. So again, just on Twitter, you can follow me at Canada Go for Sport. Somebody else mentioned that floor tape would work well, also in elementary school. Again, just because it's not going to be if somebody crosses the line, they won't mess it all up. Zip ties on hula hoops just holds them in place. Great idea. Some of you have the lines painted on your gym floor, and that works great too. So great suggestions. Yeah, so any final question? Otherwise, thank you. And